Hello, everybody. Today I'm on my way to a cemetery called Covenanter. It's the Covenanter Cemetery in North Jackson, Ohio, um, which is a few miles west of the city of Youngstown, if anybody's familiar with that. Um, this is a cemetery that dates back I, early 1800's. The Covenanters, from what I understand, and I'm going to have to do some more research on it, but the Covenanters were a group in Scotland who were fighting for their religious freedom from the King of England. This is during the Reformation, 1600's, I believe, mid 1600's. Um, and they were from Scotland, in Scotland, and at that time, the King of England, the king ruled that area, I believe, and they wanted religious freedom to follow the covenant of God, and and from what I understand, there were some very brutal battles that went on for a long, long time. I believe, in past the reign of King Charles the Second. So that's where we're on our way to. We want to see this cemetery. Um, it's one that I had driven by for years and years, and always wondered about. Um, then I drove past it the other day, and I saw the name, and it just stuck with me. And I said, I've got to go and see what's there. So did a little digging. I contacted the Mahoning County Historical Society, and they sent me a little bit of information. I still don't have a list of all the individuals that are buried there, um, and I will get something on that. As of yet, I don't have that, so we'll have to kind of just walk through and see if we can read the people's names and see how. I'm sure dating back that far, I'm sure many of the monuments and tombstones are not going to be legible, but we'll find out. Okay, I'll come back with you when I get there. Okay. Okay, so Covenanters. I did a little reading on that, and Covenanters date back to the Reformation in Europe, and the Covenanters were in Scotland, and they fought for religious freedom, to follow the covenant of God, and they were in opposition to the King of England, who wanted to push on them the Episcopalian religion. So it's pretty interesting. We've got a lot to learn yet on that. So let's go back here. Yeah, look here. Ewing. John Ewing, born January 30th, 1816, died March, or I don't know if that's March or May 15, 1901. There's an epitaph here, but I can't really make that out. Elizabeth, wife of John Ewing, died May 15, 1878, age 64, 7 months, 26 days. We'll take a look at the other side of that again. Yeah, well, I can't make that out. Let's see what's here. E. E. Not sure what that's all about. Nothing written on either side. Well, somebody's been here and trying to reset some of these monuments, especially here. Somebody was working on this. Mary Ellen, wife of James. James C. Galt died January 26, 1885, age 40 years, 2 months, 2 days. Lois M. Bessie, daughter of James and Mary E. Galt, died January 31, 1885, age 9 years, 9 months, 24 days. Mother Lois M.B. Grace, daughter of James and Mary Ellen Galt, March 29, 1879, December 18, 1892. Charles C., son of James and Mary Ellen Galt, August 14, 1870, December 25th, 1892. This is in need of a lot of work here. But somebody's working here. Somebody's here. I don't know if this is taken care of by the township of North Jackson or who. Eliza, wife of William Kerndon. I can't make that out. Can't really read that. William Kernahan. Yeah, I should have brought a flashlight with me. I can't really make out the dates. WK. Forrest Boggs, died June 27th, 1868. And I can't really make that out. It's 59 years. And Jane P., his wife, died February 7th, 1882. Archibald Ewing, November 28th, 1806 to May 6th, 1875. Jane, his wife, November 20th, 1811 to September 10th, 1892.
That's a big stone. That's a big monument. Austin Ewing, November 11th, 1834 to June 20th, 1908. And William A. Ewing, April 21, 1840 to April 30th, 1916. Says U.S. veteran. Emma J. Ewing, May 15th, 1845 to May 30th, 1895. And Sarah, January 21, 1833 to January 14th, 1900. Daughters of A. and J. Ewing. We have a Civil War veteran. I'm not able to make out the name on this. No, I unfortunately can't see what that says. I'm going to probably have to come back here with the flashlight. Elizabeth Neely. I can't make out that. James McNeely. Yeah, I can't make out any dates on these. Robert Kirk. I have a feeling that's where Kirk Road, which is where this is. I have a feeling that's the road was named after him. Robert Kirk died November 22, 1847, 79 years old. Catherine, his wife, died May 20th, 1856, age 87. Wow. Boy, what a obelisk. Boy, that's got to be 14 feet tall, at least. Martin Kirk, born February 1st, 1808, died June 11th, 1863. Margaret A., his wife, born July 24th, 1808, died May 7th, 1883. Martin F., son of Isaac and Mary J. Kirk, died December 1862, 3 years old. Wow. Here, this is, I don't think I can make this out. Robert Kirkpatrick, Robert Kirkpatrick, but I don't know, can't make out the dates, and I can't make out the name next to him either. Yeah. Yeah, here's another one. Unable to make that name out. I think it's the last name is, or well, it might be Martin Kirkpatrick. Yeah, Martin Kirkpatrick, but I can't make out dates. Well, here's one way back here. What is this? I don't know if this is set here or if. No, I think there is a grave here. Okay. because there's another one here on the edge. Okay. Boy, that's hard to make that up. I'm gonna have to come back. Yeah, I can't even make that out. Robert Galt, December 8, 1814 to January 21, 1892, and Marjorie Galt, 1816 to 1909. Some big stones in here, big monuments. This is a veteran as well. Carolyn Galt, July 8th, 1843 to August 31, 1844. He's 1 year old. In memory of Robert Galt, who died in the service of his country at Rocky River, Ohio, October 29, 1814, 25 years old. Wow. Let's take a look here. We have another veteran. Can't, last name is Galt. I can't quite. Maybe Andrew Galt. Died 1861, maybe? Yeah, I can't tell. Yeah. This whole cemetery is in the Meander Preserve here in North Jackson. There's a reservoir that the city of Youngstown gets their drinking water from. And so I guess at one time all this land was owned by, could be the Kirkpatrick family. I'm not sure. I'll have to find that out. Kirkpatrick, Mary E. and Warren E. Kirkpatrick. 1861 to 1927 and 1857 to 1924. A lot of Kirkpatricks. I'm going to have to investigate this further. Sarah A. and Archibald Kirkpatrick. That's a nice stone there. Nice monument. Very nice. I'm not able to make this out. Isabel, wife of maybe Theodore Ewing, died July 26, 1869, age 68, I believe. Oh, that must be Thomas Ewing, wife of Thomas Ewing. Thomas Ewing died June 10th, 1891, age 87 years, 7 months, 1 day. Let's take a look over here. These aren't in too good a shape here. I don't think I'm going to be able to read anything there. It's a Ewing, but and a veteran, but I'm not able to make out any names here. I don't think. No, I'm going to have to get a list of maybe who's buried here. I'll have to get a hold of the Historical Society. Yeah, I can't make that out either. These are all weathered. Some more veterans. Boy, I didn't realize this. Revolutionary War veteran. Here, who is this? William Orb, I believe, died August 7th, 1815, on his 60th year, in his 60th year of age. Mary, daughter of William and Mary Orr, died February 18th, 1805, in the 12th year of her age, I think. It's another veteran. John Dewar. Died, I'm not sure. I believe it's 1831, but I can't make the date out. And Anna, wife of John Johnson, died January 1st, 1833, in the 33 year of her age. She was a daughter of William and Mary Orr. Well, here we have a veteran here. Well, I can't really make out who this is. Andrew Galt. Um, died at 67 years, but I cannot make out I believe it was January 8th, and I can't make the year out. Memory of Eleanor, wife of Andrew Galt, who departed this life April 27, 1829, age 65. Can't make anything out there on that. Robert C. Kirkpatrick. I can't make out the dates that he passed away. Infant son of, I believe, Robert Kirkpatrick. And once again, not able to read dates. Eleanor, wife of John, boy, not sure, Wilson, possibly. And it's not legible. I think we already looked at those. Margaret, wife of William Knight. And looks like it might be 1869, passed away, age 73 years. Boy, this tree has grown up right. Around the stone. Yeah, I can't make this up. I think I already did that area. Let's take a look at this. Elizabeth, wife of A. Calhoun, died December 20, 1873, age 81 or 84. Can't pick that up. Andrew Calhoun died December, I think that's this October 24, 1833, age 56 years. Yeah, somebody's working on that. Looks like it broke. I don't know if they're working on it. It was propped up. Can't make anything out there. Calhoun. Yeah, I can't make out the first name. Died March 23, 1831, I think. 76 years. Hmm? Okay, there's somebody else here. Yeah. Rebecca, wife of David Calhoun, died October 20th, 1884, age 66 years, 9 months, and 3 days. A lot of work done on this here. We already do this? Yes, we did. Yeah. Took a look at that already. Let's see what we have here. Veteran. I think, well, wow. War of 1812. Huh. So we have a Revolutionary War veteran back there in 1812. Samuel Riddleson died March 30th, 1867, age 72 years, 8 months, 22 days. And we have it marked by the person who cut the stone, Howard Kohler, Warren, Ohio. Mary, Mary, I can't really make that out. Maybe Riddleson. Can't. Looks like she may have died 1851. Martha J. Yeah, I can't make that out at all. William C. Riddle, born May 13, 1819, died September 10, 1886. Martha J. his wife, born August 12, 1826, died August 12, 1898. Wow, died on her birthday. Jeez. So maybe that is Martha right here. Okay. That's all that's on that. So we have monument that's down. Somebody's propped it up and gonna work on it, I guess. I don't know if I did this or not. William Young died April 4th, 1885. Ellen, wife of William Young, died April 4th, 1880. William was 81 and Ellen, his wife, aged 82 or 62, excuse me. Clark died April 7th, 1858, aged 12 years, 3 months, 10 days. William H. died August 9th, 1851, 19 years, 6 months. Sons of William and Sarah Young. That's all we have there. Yeah, okay. Gotta watch myself because I don't want to miss anybody here, but it's hard to keep track of where I'm walking. Another veteran here, and I don't know if I can. I cannot make that out. This is a Civil War veteran. Okay, we have a lot of Ewings here. Gibson Ewing died February 11, 1890, 71. Margaret, wife of Gibson Ewing, died January 10th, 1872, age 49. Let's see here. B.B. Ewing died January, I think that's either 23 or 29, 1881, age 22 years, 3 months, 14 days. There's someone else on the other side of this. Let's see here. S. J. Ewing died May 2nd, 1883, age, I believe 18 years, 9 months, 6 days. Joseph B. Kirk, 1858 to 1942. Mary E. Ewing, his wife, 1857 to 1924. You may have already looked at those. Forgive me if I already did. It's not over here. Okay, we have a child who says infant, but I'm sorry to say I cannot make anything out on that. Let's see. R. J. Sterrett, son of A. and A. E. Galt, died June 21, 1881, age 7 years, 11 months, 1 day. He shall gather the lambs with his own and carry them in his bosom. Isaiah 1:11. And we have the small lamb on top. Here we have a base, a monument, but I don't see anything around, so I don't know if somebody's taken that to repair it or what. Because it does look like there's some work going on here. Well, I have to find out exactly. It must be the township that's working on this, because I think I've read that the township cares for this cemetery. Let's see here. Jesse. No, I thought there was another name on the other side. This is Jessie K, wife of C.A. McCarran, McNate. I can't make that out. Died 1888, I believe. Can't make out how old. And when in the, I can't make that out either. Yeah, I don't know. Can't read that off. I'll have to come back and look at, excuse me, look at that. Samuel R. Knight, 1828 to 1896, and Elizabeth J. Knight, 1835 to 1903, Bessie James, 1878 to 1892. That's it. Thanks for walking around with me to take a look at some of these stones here at Covenanter Cemetery in North Jackson, Ohio. We'll see you.